Alright, hopefully that works. You'd think I would remember to check and make sure that my mic is plugged in before I start these things. But I just don't do that. Is that on? Are we good? Let me check my OBS and make sure. It says that I should be on. Man, thank you. Sorry about that. Gosh. Thanks. Well, how are you doing? That was all I said. And I said, I'm also posting some stuff on social media real fast. I think I don't know if I want to try to do a stream on Instagram. It's just such a hassle. I'm pretty good. A little frazzled today, but that's okay. Something always seems to come up right before I'm supposed to stream, and I hate it. Like, I even started an hour early today, like getting ready for the stream. I was like, I'm not gonna be late. Suddenly everybody needs to talk to me. I should just like not answer my phone is probably what I should do. But oh well, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna post this to Twitter and DeviantArt, and then I should be good to go. I don't think, well, I guess Tumblr would probably be a good place to post this too. But anyway, I guess I should post, while I'm doing this, like maybe post some rules for the game so that if people pop in, they know what to do. So I figured I'd be just playing like a fun little game tonight. Hello, Irefish the Great. I'm not sure if I said that right. Yeah, it totally figures for sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna be, as I'm posting this, be thinking about if you want to play, you don't have to play. But you guys be thinking about like your favorite characters from just random wherever. And I'll be putting them into like a random name picker thing, and I'll just be picking two at random to draw like as a couple, or just draw doing something cutesy, you know, whatever. Just because, you know, Valentine's Day, I guess. I just kind of wanted to do something fun today. So, anyway, rules. I don't know if you guys can see that, actually. Let me pull up a Word doc. That notepad is not gonna work. Oh, okay, I was like, I don't know who this is. Hi, Brian. How's it going? Can you guys see that text? Is that big enough? I just want to put the rules. Let me know if you can't read it. Well, like, that way it gives you guys something to do while I finish posting these. Compiling a list to pick from with a random name generator online. So anyone could be. So look, hang on. Alright, cool. So yeah, just to be thinking about someone who'd be funny to throw into this. Ideally somebody like, well, yeah, whatever. You guys have played games like this before. But yeah, just let me, I'm gonna finish posting to Twitch, or I mean to Twitter and DeviantArt, and then I'll be good to start. Ruby Rose? Who's Ruby Rose? I'm not sure I know who that is. I will look up whoever, even if I don't know them. Although it would be funny if it's like moderately well known, I guess, but it should be fun either way. I also have my own names in the drawing, so don't be upset if you don't see your names right away. I will be just doodling probably some similar quality to what you see on the screen. Just kind of some quick, just for fun sketches. Should be interesting. I I've heard people talking about RWBY, but I don't know what that is. I'm very disconnected from pop culture right now. Like, I mean, more so than usual. I've always been kind of disconnected from pop culture, but... Tell me about it. What is it? Explain it to me so that I can be in the know. Poor unfortunate soul. Oh, poor me. So unknowledgeable. Link, and I'm good with that. Copy. Can you have me watch just the first trailer? Sure. I will pull this up while I type. Oh wait, maybe I have seen this. Is this the... Yeah, I've seen this. I have no idea what it is, but I've seen it. I know what that is. Yeah, explain to me what that is, because I have seen that trailer. It's like the girl, and then suddenly she has like this big crazy weapon, and she's like slashing all these wolves to death. Okay, tweet that and Tumblr that as well, because why not? Where's my little clipper? Alright, Tumblr, where are you? Tumblr. I need to teach you a bit about the main girls you'll meet. Oh, okay. So it's different main characters, it's not just her. I'm assuming they're based on fairy tale characters. It's kind of the vibe I got, but I could be totally off. Oh man. There we go. Copy. Paste. I should link to Picardo too, since not everybody has Twitch. Although I think most people have YouTube, but whatever. It'll be fine. Do, 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 do. Okay. Tumblr's done, Twitter's done, DeviantArt. Stream. So is it like an anime or something? Or is that animation just like the animation of the show? Digital art. I'm not really sure what to classify this under. I'll just do other. Okay. Nope. Sure. Read and agree. Remember these settings. Group and portfolio. I don't want any of that. Okay. We can just do this. Submit. Okay, I should be done. I think that's everywhere I want to post. There's just too many other places and I need to get started, so. Okay, make that small so I can see chat. Perfect. Okay. Whoops. Sorry guys, didn't mean to shut down the picture there. Okay, let's see. So are you drawing a variety of characters in romantic situations or what? Yes. So that's basically what's going to happen right here. So basically just shout out any characters. I'm going to add them. I'll show you. I've got a running list of characters that I'll be hitting the random button on every once in a while. And I guess I'll take out characters maybe as they get drawn so we don't get a bunch of the same ones. And I'll show you. I'll just announce what I get. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. I promise I won't lie about who gets matched up. Ruby Rose from RWBY. Okay? So if you have somebody that you would like to see put into the mix, just type it in chat or something. Wherever you're at, whether it's Picardo or Twitch or YouTube, I should be able to see it come up on screen. Yeah. And then I'll just hit the random generator every once in a while and see what happens. So I will say I have a lot more guys in my list than I do girls. And so the people I have right now are people like, I have silly ones right now. It's like Princess Leia and Goofy and the Hulk and Yoda and Stitch and now I've got Ruby Rose and Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z and Merida and Belle. So I just got very random people. I thought about putting myself in the mix just for fun. I might do that. I think that would be kind of funny. It might be stupid too, but who knows. See who I get matched up with. I'm so excited. But yeah, so just shout out whoever if you're interested in seeing one of your favorite characters show up. It's just for fun. I mean, it'll mostly just be like cutesy things like this probably, but yeah. Okay. So it's like Final Fantasy and a mix of the high-tech magical crystals and powers. The main character is trying to become a monster hunter, just known as hunter and huntresses in their world. Monsters are called Grimm. At the beginning of the series, you watch them go through school, grow as a team, and improve their skills. Later, you're introduced to the enemy and a secret plot. Oh my. First 4 volumes of the series are in that art style. Okay. Okay, cool. Star Butterfly. I have no idea who that is, but I can look it up, dang it. Oh, I feel like I should put some like My Little Ponies in here. Star Butterfly. Is that a My Little Pony? Rarity? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be humans. Just it can be anything. I'll put that's MLP, I'm guessing, right? So I'm going to put that in parentheses so I don't forget. And it's the show Star versus the Forces of Evil. Oh my. I don't know that show. It kind of looks, I did look it up real quick though. It looks kind of like the same style as like Gravity Falls-esque or something. I don't know. It's like a American Magical Girl anime show, maybe? I don't know. Her little wand thing reminds me of Sailor Moon. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, I will do that then. I think it's better though it's cute. Oh, okay. I mean, I've never seen Gravity Falls, so I have no no thoughts about it either way. I've just seen like random fan art and some random like music videos. I feel like it's really bright in here. My lighting looks really strange. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna hit this button then, unless you guys have some more people you want to throw in. I think I have enough to do something. So let's see who we get. This will be really funny. So the only thing is if I get like something that's weird, like a kid and an adult, I'll just make it something like sweet. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic because I don't want to do anything strange. But do I have Tinkerbell on my list already? No. Any character that I'm not familiar with, I can just look up, Brian. So if you want to just toss some names out there, I'll just type them in as you type them, and then I'll make note of like what show they're from. I do not have Tinkerbell on there, but now I do. So, I'm gonna take this character off because I don't really want to do him. Well, okay. Oh, I have a funny one. Mostly these, I just want them to be funny. Like, there's not gonna be anything like crazy going on. Like, I just put Kermit in the in the pot, so it should just be silly. So yeah, if you have a character from whatever manga or something that you want me to put in here, I'm happy to do so. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle real fast, and then I will come and get started. And I don't know how I should leave, I don't know if I should leave these rules up somewhere. I might just leave them like here, like docked to the side. Just so that people can, there we go, see what the rules are and see what they're supposed to do. Okay, we'll type that character in. Oh no, where'd my list go? Okay, there they are. Is that a boy or a girl? Crow Bronwyn? Looks like a boy. Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah, just tell me. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but it helps me to make sure that when I look up the reference that I get it right, just in case. Bronwyn. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, I see that you have, so there are two characters from RWBY. Cool. Maybe they will get each other. Who knows? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill this up. Shall return. Okay for lighting. I just feel like that other light was too bright. It's making everything look really weird. Plus I don't really like having all of these lights on. There. That might be too dark now. Dang it. There's just really not any good lighting options in my apartment. Let's see, maybe I could do this. It's like get away from me a little bit. There, that's better. I have this like huge super bright light that's like usually right there, and it's great when it's not dark outside, because it creates good light in here. But these apartments, there's no lights except for right behind me. It's so strange. Okay. Oh no, if they do their uncle and niece, that's kind of gross. Well, it'll just be a cutesy Valentine then. So there you go. Oh, Spike Spiegel, that's a good one. Okay, let me type some of those in. Oh hey, Maze, how's it going? We're about to play a game if you want to join in. Should be fun, hopefully. Or maybe not, I don't know. The rules are on the screen if you'd like to participate. Let's see, Spike. I'm just gonna type these in and see what happens. Yeah, how's your week been? Joseph. Joestar. If I miss anyone, I will try to. Oh, Prince Zuko, that's a good one. Not Zuki, Zuko. Sylphrina. Oh, Sylphrina from Way of Kings? Is that who you mean? That would be fun. Mommy. Tomoe. So I found all this random, like, royalty-free music today, and I just kind of quickly downloaded all of it. So I have no idea how good or bad any of it is. Oh, I made a new character. Nice. Okay, Sylphrina. Cool. That'll be fun. I didn't even think about Way of Kings characters. What was I thinking? Wow, I spelled that all kinds of wrong. Right. Yeah, I've done some fan art of her, so I mean, she's kind of just like a blue, glowy thing, so it'll be fine. Oh, Sinbad and Marina. I totally forgot about them. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do some random ones now. If you guys want to keep shouting out names, if you want, I'll just add them as I see them. But I also want to clear some of these off the list. So, random name. Oh no. This is already gonna be really funny. Okay, so I just got Piccolo and Sylphrina. So, which is kind of funny because it's not actually too far off of the people who are in the book. Oh hey, look, there he is right there. I feel like I could cheat and just like draw Sylph right next to him. Is that terrible? Will you guys hate me if I cheat? Because this is almost too easy. Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Perfect match, right? I kind of just want to draw him looking at her like, what are you doing? Why are you in my life? I can do a for real one if you want. I just think this will be funny. He already looks sufficiently annoyed, so it'll be perfect. For those of you who don't know, Sylphrina is a little sprite type character, I guess you could say, from a book, a really good book called Way of Kings. And she's kind of ethereal and doesn't really have a set form per se, other than that she like has kind of like a little slightly human-ish look to her, but she's very like flowy. I mean, mostly anything I was going to draw with Piccolo would just be him being annoyed with whoever it was, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure how she would be showing love to him. Maybe it's just like them together, randomly. So how's everybody doing this week? Anything crazy happening in anybody's life? Hopefully nothing crazy, but... Okay, I'll add that one in just a second, Amaze. Hopefully people won't come in and think I'm going to do something that's detailed with everybody. Oh, why is it doing this? My computer is going super slow. Just working day by day. Oh yeah, you're in your busy season too, aren't you, Dream? Yeah, I hope Hope things are going alright. There we go. I'm not really sure how I imagine her, to be honest. She's kind of... It depends on how they're describing her in the book. Like, she's definitely got, like, a clear face and stuff. But everything else, I feel like, in the book kind of leaves it very open. I always imagine her as, like, this flowy, watery looking kind of a spirit thing. Yeah, so I didn't really get to finish hearing the story about all of that. Oh, thanks, Doodlebot. Oh, I haven't read Oathbringer yet, so no spoilers, please. Okay, good. Well, that's good. So is he gonna get his job back, or is he just kind of done? I mean, that would probably make it hard to work in that place again, I would imagine, after that. So do you guys have to go to court, or are they settling outside of court, or like, how does that work? You kind of just told me that they were trying, I don't know, you had just kind of just started and then your phone died. You told me that he was fired and it was super illegal, and you had explained part of the stuff about the union, and then they were trying to do something because they didn't have the money, or some reason because they were trying to make it look like they had somebody working when they didn't, or something like that, and then your phone died. So I think you hadn't really gotten to the what happened after kind of part. Okay, I feel like I should actually draw this and not just have this cop out. I just thought it was funny that was like right there. Okay, so let's draw a grumpy Piccolo getting a Valentine from self. If I can find my stupid brush tool. This is like the one thing that's been on my to-do list forever, and I keep forgetting until I have to sit down and stream. I forget how bad it is. That's not it. There it is. Okay. Oh, I'm super zoomed out. No wonder it's going so slow. I can totally see Piccolo having this like annoying little sprite character around him all the time. Oh no, why is it? Oh. Gotta love it when you just decide to draw on the wrong layer for no reason. Just kidding. That's not the Piccolo we will get. It's really funny that these are the first ones that came up though. So anybody got big plans this week? Not specifically Valentine's Day, just in general. Unless you want to share Valentine's Day plans. I do not have plans this week that I know of. For any reason. So I do not have any cool stories. Unfortunately. I think the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week is not actually very exciting. It's kind of sad. So I will wait. I don't want to bring the mood down right away. It's not that bad. It's just like, no. School, yay! Oh yeah, how's that going? Well, he's disabled with a heart condition, so they couldn't legally fire him in the first place, but basically they claimed he was fired for having his feet up on the desk and then lied about having a doctor's note. One, there was a doctor's note on file he had after his heart surgery. Two, he told them he didn't have a note, but he could get one if they needed it. Wait, so what did he do? Like, as a job, like, what did he do? Because all you told me was that he worked for NASA. Was he in some kind of job that's, like, physically demanding or something that made it, like, dangerous for him to work? I'm just trying to understand the story. Oh, nice! 100 on your accounting midterm. Good job. That's awesome. Nothing big. Probably more working on my story outside of class stuff. No plans for Valentine's Day. Cool. Yep, that's pretty much me too. Just working. Wow, I cannot suddenly just like can't draw Piccolo, you guys. This may not go well. If I can't draw Piccolo, then we're doomed. Why can't I do this? I'll just do it this way. There's this trick I learned about doing line art using overlay layers, which seemed like a good idea, but I can't actually remember how to do it, so. Just gonna do it this way. Except now, I can't remember what color I had. He worked on computers controlling the satellites and orbits. Okay. He's one of only 53 people qualified to do what he does. Okay. So I mean, is getting fired for putting your feet on the desk like a normal thing? Like, what? I don't understand. Is that like, does NASA have like a super strict behavior policy or something? I would think that that would just be like a, hey, don't do that. Was he like recently diagnosed with a heart condition or something, or? Sorry, I have too many questions probably. So my thought with this is that she's like drawing little hearts all over him and being like generally annoying. So it just seems like something she would do. She's kind of a mischievous little thing. Not super mischievous. She's not like as bad as Tinkerbell, but you know, definitely has that mischievous streak. I'm sure this isn't working the way I need it to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's play a bit. I like this thing. Is it doing this to me? There we go. That's what I want. Thank you for finally listening. Here's my lines. I need to label these things. Oops, I forgot I was supposed to leave this up. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, you guys. Because I don't know if I can draw with this rule thing up. Maybe I can. Okay, hopefully that looks alright. There. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. That will just have to be good enough. They did it because he contacted a senator when they started ignoring the union's negotiations. He was illegally fired as an example to the others. Oh, because they didn't think it through, they are going to have to pay him out big time. I see. So, is he gonna be able to find like other work, or does that put like a burden on you guys, or is he, because of his qualifications, like is he able to find work within his field elsewhere pretty easily, or? Why is this color not the same? Oh, because I'm still using the glowy brush, that's why. Yeah, I don't think I really have any like interesting stories from my week. Like I said earlier, the only thing that happened this week was kind of like disappointing. It actually happened yesterday. So I've been volunteering with Matt at a local chicken coop that's like right down the street from us where we live, and why can I not draw his neck right? Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot draw tonight and I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been drawing all day and like suddenly cannot make lines. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, so we've been volunteering at this little chicken coop down the way. I think I told some of you guys about that. And we went in on Monday to, you know, open it up. It was cold and snowy, and so we opened it up and let them out. I wasn't sure if we were supposed to, if it's that cold. So I sent her an email and was like, hey, you know, we let them out. I hope that's okay. If not, just let me know and I'll go put them back up for you guys. And she messaged me back and was like, oh no, that's fine. They should be fine. I just swung by real fast, and there was one outside and the rest are inside. It's all good. And then like 5 minutes later, I get another email from her out to like all the volunteers and like the staff at the history center saying like, well, it happened again, everybody. We are missing a chicken. and they said we are down, or yeah, and so she basically said like, we're not sure what's going on, if maybe somebody has a key who's not supposed to, or if chickens are getting out somehow, or if somebody's hopping the fence. So we all have to get like new keys. They got new locks on the chicken coop and stuff. And I felt so bad because I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she doesn't think that I hoped I didn't do something wrong, because she sent it like right after she said she had just checked the coop. And so I like panicked for a little bit. And then I was just like sad. I was like, no, I just started doing this and we're already missing a chicken. Like, how sad. And then she emailed back and was like, no, we found out on Saturday. You know, and then she told me how many chickens there's supposed to be so that I can count next time I open. But I was just so sad. It was just like somebody is stealing chickens. Or there's a chicken run thing happening in Colorado. But I don't think that's true. So I'm gonna go with no on that one. Anyway, so that's the only like news I have for my whole week. Other than that, I've just been working, trying to finish things. With varying degrees of success, of course. Oh, you learned something new about drawing. What did you learn? Please share. I want to know. This is a nice little quick highlight tool. Might use this. It's not as good for darks. I wonder if that's why. Yep, that's why. Okay, what'd you learn? That was really dark and terrible. Ah, it's getting more dark and terrible. What's happening? Let's try that again. Oh, I am in the process of submitting my line stickers though, finally, so I'm excited about that. I've got the window open over here. My goal is to have them submitted by tonight, but we'll see. Okay, so there's Piccolo and Sylph. So let me write their names, and then I will scroll over and do another one. Like I said, I don't want these to be too involved. I think this is how you say your name. I'm not sure. I should probably give him some shirt color so he does not look naked. Not that it matters, I suppose. So I wanted her to have a long hair braid, and so when I went to try it, a realization hit me I didn't know how to draw braids. Gotta love it when you find that out. That happens to me all the time. Oh, I want to draw this really cool cityscape. Oh wait, I don't know how to draw buildings. So I had to learn pretty fast. Oh well, hey, that's good though. It's good that you just like dove right in there. I usually just like draw something else, which is bad. I should not do that. This is not... that gives me a little more room to work with here, because that's just taking up a little too much space on my screen. If it will let me slide it over. There. Now I feel like I can breathe. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Now go make your hamburger. Man, you always make the best sounding dinners whenever I'm streaming. Okay, so next pair coming up. If anybody... Ooh, tacos. I want tacos. That sounds so yummy. I have these little snacks. That's all I have for dinner. And this water. But I ate like a whole thing of pasta today, so I probably shouldn't even be eating right now. Okay, random generator time. Let me take Sulfrina off of there and Piccolo out of the hat. We have used them now. And draw again. Oh, Gaston. Gaston and Chi-Chi. Oh my. Okay, Gaston and Chi-Chi. That sounds awful. That sounds like, or maybe amazing. Maybe Chi-Chi has dinner to be like a secret villain or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens. That's alright. Gaston and Chi-Chi, here we go. I mean, Chi-Chi has an evil streak in her for sure. She can be kind of crazy. I am gonna have to pull up some references for this one though. The foo, I'm afraid I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime I know. Wacky old Cootisbell's father. Sanity's only so-so. Oh my gosh, that chin though. Oh, I made his nose super huge, and I don't know why that happened. This combo is Chi-Chi and Gaston, of all people. So, I'm amused. I mean, this is kind of what I wanted. Just like stuff that you would never even remotely put together. Which is pretty funny to me. Yeah, right? So I'm gonna go the Chi-Chi has become a secret evil villainess. She's kind of evil sometimes anyway, so I can kind of see her like falling for... Well, I don't know, either that or she'd be like totally domineering to him, I suppose. Which maybe would be funnier. Should probably draw him like cleaning the floors for her or something. Knowing her, she'd probably be like wielding a frying pan over his head or something like that. Pretty crazy. I'm amused though. I mean, it's kind of what I wanted. It was just like random. Totally like nobody would ever put these people together kind of pairings. So. Or I could draw him like trying to like woo her, and she's just not having it. She's just not impressed. But Chi-Chi's not exactly my favorite, you know, character ever. So I'm not super against drawing her just being evil anyway, because I think she's kind of crappy anyway to people. Blank face Chi-Chi. Yeah, just like, There's Gaston's hair that he's so proud of. See, this is what I was worried about. I don't want to use these random tools here. Just makes me want to listen to Disney music now. Why can't I draw hands right now? I can't draw. Guys, I'm having the hardest time with everything this evening. Ugh, gotta shake the cobwebs out. It's been too long since I've done fan art. Chi-Chi just doesn't know what to do with this. I forgot Chi-Chi had these weird, like long bang things. It's been a long time since I've... She looks kind of weird, though, if I don't draw her with regular eyes. Maybe she would be... She probably actually would not be angry. She would probably be totally like, oh wow, Goku never does anything like this. Give her hard eyes. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her. She's just falling for it. She's just a little naive girl from the mountains, right? This is so silly. Oh man. Wish I had like a good watercolor brush. I wonder if this one's okay. It'll do. Oh, it's really not. It's not good. I don't like that brush at all. This one maybe? Nope. Sure wish Photoshop would stop doing this to me. I just want like a nice blendy brush. I'm afraid I've been thinking. Oh man, that song is stuck in my head so bad now. I feel like somewhere this probably exists though. Like these, or maybe somebody will like walk by and see these like on the preview and be inspired to write all these crazy like AU fan fictions. You can see it. It's the internet. Anything can happen. I feel like my chair is like slowly sinking or something. Did anyone here see the new Beauty and the Beast? Just out of curiosity. I saw it not in theaters, but I like saw it at a friend's house way later. Just curious what other people thought of it. I'm probably like way behind on that discussion, but I'm not sure how I feel about Disney doing all these remakes of like a lot of their classics. I feel like they're gonna ruin them. Like I'm kind of nervous about The Lion King. I hope it's okay. I mean, I guess they did Jungle Book and that came out okay, but I don't know. It's just it's kind of scary when it's like your childhood getting messed with. So like, oh no, I want everything to be right so that the younger generation knows all of the goodness and not terribleness. Though I'm not sure. I might have to switch and just like take this thing off. Oh, you're good, Amaze. No worries. Get your grub. I feel like maybe this, I might need to just not have the rules up here because it just makes this screen so small to work on. And I kind of want people to be able to see the other ones that I've done, you know? I don't want it to just be like one at a time. That's so weird. I hope you're making good grub, Amaze. Go make some delicious foods. All this talk of grub is making me hungry. Let's just say this is like the young and naive Chi-Chi. I think she's maybe just like, she's got the stay-at-home mom syndrome, you know? Nobody ever appreciates her, and she just does all this stuff, and she's just the mom. She's no longer being romanced or anything. I feel like a lot more stay-at-home moms than you think would probably fall for this. In fact, I think I'm gonna have her saying something to that effect in a speech bubble or something. It's a little out of character, but it's silly, so I'm okay with it. In all honesty, she'd probably just hit him with a frying pan, but where's the fun in that? Then I don't get any random alternate universe fanfiction seeds planted in anyone's brains, you know? Maybe she's the one that makes Gaston not a bad guy. Somehow, even though she's far from the sweet, innocent sort of bad guy altering personality. Okay. Oh, this is that weird font that doesn't have any... I tried to use this the other day and it has no, like, punctuation or anything. Okay. I mean, is she wrong? Probably not. Besides, I feel like Goku spent most of their marriage like away on some random alien planet or something, right? So I mean, I can kinda see it. Okay. I don't know if I can leave these rules, you guys. They're kind of driving me crazy. Random couples game. I don't know. It's just so flagrantly in the way. Alright, new couple. So far we've got these guys. Okay, let's see. Going to the name generator, taking out Chi-Chi and Gaston. Alright, let's do Darth Vader. That's always a good way to start anything. Darth Vader and Marina from Sinbad. Wow, that is a really weird pairing. Let's see, how can I make this work? Darth Vader. I guess Marina is like a princess or something, right? Alright, let's see if I can make this one work in my head. This is very silly. Where's my pen? Oh my gosh. Photoshop, I hate you so much. Okay. I'll write the one I'm doing. There. That way people know when they come in what they're getting themselves into. Let's see. I think I might be the only person who thinks Darth Vader looks ridiculous. Like, he never really looks scary to me. He just kind of looks like he's wearing, like he has long hair. Like his helmet looks like hair to me. It always has. So weird. And I guess it's trying to emulate a hood or something, maybe? Like maybe it's trying to be like the Emperor or whatever. I don't know. It just always looks funny. This is so silly, you guys. Because everybody has always imagined Darth Vader proposing on one knee, right? It's something you can totally see in line with his character. Maybe he's just begging for forgiveness or something. Like, I'm sorry that I killed all those people. Please love me anyway. I know. I mean, even the darkest of people can still find love, you know? Sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Maybe that's what makes his story with Marina so romantically tragic, is that he never thought he would love again. And then there she was. But it's true. You would think after what happened last time probably left a little bit of a negative smear on his desire for love, I would imagine. Okay, his little costume is like way too intricate. I don't really want to draw all of this, so I'm just gonna like super simplify it. It's got like a weird panel thing, and yeah, that'll be good. So I'm trying to decide what else I should put on my YouTube channel. Because right now it's just, I've got it kind of automatically loading streams on there, but I want to do other content, but I'm not really sure yet what kind of other content I should do. Because I feel like there's tons of stuff out there already on YouTube that's like art related stuff. Like I'm not really sure what I could bring. I don't know what I could bring that might be like interesting or different. I mean, I guess I could just do the old idea of like putting up my own animations and and stuff, but originally I was gonna do like a whole bunch of process videos and things. I need to look up a. Oh no, I might need to go get some peanut butter. These hiccups are really bad. Ouch. Sorry. I think I do need to go get some peanut butter. Ow, because my hiccups really hurt me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll return shortly once I'm, ow, better. Hang on. So sorry. So, fun trick for anybody else who suffers from hiccups constantly. Peanut butter or any kind of nut butter actually makes them go away. It's always worked for me. It's never failed. It's so reliable. You just have to get like a big spoonful and eat it as fast as you can. And I think it's something to do with the way it makes your diaphragm like try to like suck it out of your mouth basically. I think it like resets your diaphragm or something. I'm not sure why it works. That's just my guess. But it has never failed me. I get hiccups all the time, and I'm so glad that there's a cure. Just never many people know about it, so. There's your random knowledge for the day. Okay, I'm gonna draw Marina now. After I eat this delicious thing. Where's my pen? Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not sure if I can draw Marina. Yeah, I mean, so let's just say this is a Star Wars fanfiction, but instead of Darth Vader's actual love interest when he was younger, it's just Marina instead. Like, maybe somehow she got kidnapped from that world or something. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Because of all the places he could go, Sinbad's world is obviously where he would want to be. Maybe he wanted to go talk to the goddess of chaos, you know? Like, maybe that was something that was part of his scheme. And then he, lo and behold, he met this wonderful gal. Who changed everything. I didn't even think about that. You're totally right. That is what he said to her, isn't it? I was just writing something that I thought was funny. Oh, I kind of want to put... Hang on. I think I'm going to add Doug and Patty Mayonnaise to this list. I've been watching a lot of Doug, and I think it would be funny to draw Patty Mayonnaise. I think it's on Hulu or something, but we've been watching a ton of Doug and Patty Mayonnaise. So I'm going to add them to the list, because that's just fun. Okay. I feel like Dream's going to be disappointed that this is who Marina got. Why would I want that? It's the worst thing to give someone ever. Her outfit's kind of interesting. I've never actually tried to draw her before. I don't know if I want to do the anime foil. I can't draw today, you guys. I don't know what is wrong with me. She may just not get arms. She might just be armless, Marina. There, I can do this apparently. That will just have to be what happens. Okay. Hopefully I can get some that are actually kind of cute. So far these have just been weird. Although I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised considering what I'm trying to do here. Maybe I'll just draw them being cute no matter what, even if it's weird. Because I think those will inherently be funnier. So this might be the last, like, trying to actually see what this would be like picture, because I think all of these are probably just going to be way too weird for me to even attempt to make them kind of make sense. Okay. This music is kind of sleepy and creepy. I don't think I like it. Let's do some upbeat music, shall we? I don't remember what color her boots are. I'll just give her red boots. So random. Hopefully the next one makes, I don't know, makes for a cuter couple than these two. She does have a lot of eyeshadow. Someone should tell her to tone it down. Like, nobody needs that much eyeshadow. I'll just give her a little bit of eyeshadow. That was just crazy looking. Okay. Alright, Vader. Most random pairing of all time, you guys. For anybody who is just now joining, if you would like to join in, feel free to just throw out a random character from any show, book, movie, you know, whatever. As long as it's like some kind of a franchise, I guess, or some kind of a published thing, like no personal characters or anything, but yeah, basically if I can look it up and it's not like some questionable character that I can't, you know, draw on a stream, like, no, please don't pick somebody who's like from a really sexual anything, but I do try to keep this relatively within guidelines for Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, just throw it out there and I'll have a go. So weird. Okay. Alright, next character pairing. Let's see what we get here. So that's the best I can do while keeping this up for anybody who wants to jump in. So that is Darth Vader and Marina from Sinbad. Definitely not a couple I ever thought I would draw together. So let's take them off. Why can I not see them? Where are they? Darth Vader, there you are, taking you off the list. And Marina, taking you off the list. Okay. Okay, let's hit that random button and see what happens. I'm actually gonna add one more avatar character. Okay. Draw again. And we got Princess Leia. Lots of a Star Wars theme here. And Crow Bronwyn. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Well, at least he didn't get his niece, right? So we can be thankful for that. That was a close one. I can see Leia being about this. He's kind of like the cleaner version of Han Solo, right? A little bit. I'm gonna take them off the first time this time so I don't forget who it was. Okay. Let me get a little bite of food. I shouldn't leave this over here because I'm just gonna eat it. Alright. Pull up a little reference here. I don't understand who decided to give her hair like this. She looks like a TIE fighter. They're so big. Oh my gosh, these buttons. They just look like peppermints. feel like she's forward enough to be the one giving flowers. I think all the other ones, the guys are being a little more traditional, so I can see her being the one to make the first move here. It's weird that I just did both the Star Wars one back to back though. I swear that was not planned. I'm just doing whatever it shows, so. They're space flowers, that's why they're so scribbly, obviously. Space flowers are the best kind of flowers. Alright, let's see. Crow. He has very anime hair. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So is this like a show that's currently on, or is Dream the only one who's actually seen this show? I forget what it's called. It's like RBYB or something. RBYR, RBRYBR. I've only started seeing stuff online about it recently, so I'm assuming it's a newer show. But maybe it's been out for a while and I'm just now hearing about it. It would not be the first time that has happened. RWBY? Okay. What does that stand for? I don't remember if she told me that or not. But I only ever see it in like acronym. Oh, it's pronounced Ruby? Why? How? Does it stand for something, or are they just trying to be unique with their title? I don't get it. Do they know they're using a W and not a U? I mean, like, is there a reason, or is it just like an anime thing? Okay, it's an acronym for the 4 main characters. I see. So who's Crow then? Or am I saying his name wrong too? She said he was the uncle of one of them. I think Ruby. So wait, it's pronounced Ruby, but only one of their names is Ruby? So is she the main character? Did she name their group after her? Is she selfish? So many questions. I should probably just watch it. I like his shirt though. It's neat. Yeah, that was what she said. How long has it been out, like this show? Because I've only started hearing about it very recently. But she made it sound like there were like 4 seasons or something. Huh. Well, I'm just slow, I guess. I never know what's happening. That's what I get for being out of touch. Is it good? I mean, I hear enough people talk about it, it must be decent. just alright, huh? I don't know why I've been hearing about it so much recently then. I really do feel like I've seen a lot of posts on Tumblr and stuff about it lately. Maybe it's just gotten really good or something. Totally messed up on his hair though. I don't know. Looks alright. Okay. Would it be weird if a girl gave you flowers, Amaze? Would that like weird you out? Is that I never know how guys feel about stuff like that. I feel like some guys definitely don't like it. Like Matt would not like it. But then I've heard some guys say that they would love it if girls would make the first move or whatever. Flattered but confused. That's fair. Be like, why are you buying me flowers? Yeah, I don't think I know very many females who have done that kind of thing. Maybe, unless they're like already in a relationship or something, maybe. Like, I think that maybe makes a little more sense, but... Oh, hi, Red. How are you doing? Red Devil Dazzy. How are you? I don't know if you can see the little chat or the game rules on the screen or not. It might be kind of fuzzy over on YouTube, but we are playing a little silly game if you'd like to play along, or you can just watch. It's up to you. No worries if you do not want to participate. Oh dear. Back with tacos and yeah, yep, Crow and Leia. That's very exciting, yes. It's not probably not exactly the pairing you expected, but you're doing okay, just meh? Aw, well, maybe some silly pairing here will make you smile then. Here's what we've already got. We've got Darth Vader and Marina, randomly, from Sinbad, and Gaston and Chi-Chi, because that's a pairing you always saw happening, I'm sure. And I don't know if you guys have read The Way of Kings, but that's a character from a book called The Way of Kings. And Piccolo being annoyed with her and her frivolousness. So yeah, this is our Happy Valentine's Day stream. So if anybody wants to join in, feel free. Just you know, shout out some character that you like in the chat, and I will add it to the random generator drawing mechanism. Oh, you're in the UK and it's Valentine's Day now? Oh, well, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, you're speaking to us from the future. Ooh. Pretty crazy. No, don't be sorry, you're fine. What do you have to be sorry about? You're good. It is still the day before Valentine's Day here. Not that it's a big deal either way, really, but I've never really been into the celebrate Valentine's Day thing. Of course, I guess I haven't really had much opportunity until lately, so maybe that's part of it, but... like the most people I ever really saw celebrate Valentine's Day are like little kids. Because they have to, you know, like the Valentine's Day boxes or whatever. I don't know if they do that in the UK. But in the US, you like have to give a Valentine's card or something to everybody in your class as kids. It's very awkward. I always hated it. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my music too loud? Oh, it was just, I said I don't know if it's a big deal. No, I'm not really into Valentine's Day. I just think it's kind of a random thing. Like, I don't know. Plus, I mean, I spent most of my Valentine's Day single, so that's probably why. But it's just, it always seemed like a strange thing to celebrate. Yeah, I mean, that always would be cute, I guess, but I don't know. Nightmare fuel? Which one, Luna? But hi, by the way. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I guess getting like a secret admirer card would be kind of cute, but also kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that, because it depends. Because it's kind of weird to like not know. I guess if you're like younger, it'd be kind of, it would be kind of cute. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends who it is. Everybody's different. Am I single? No, I'm not. For like the first time ever, I'm not single. But I don't think I'm doing anything for Valentine's Day. I was a late bloomer, if you will. I never really had it, not a real boyfriend until this one. Which I'm fine with. But it just means I had like, you know, 20-something Valentine's Days of being single, and so I understand. It's awkward, it's weird. Yeah, elementary school Valentine thing. That's all I was talking about. That's all you missed, I think. I was asking if in the UK, if they, like, when you're in primary school, if they make you, like, give Valentine's cards or whatever to all of your class. I don't know if that's a thing there, but that's what they do here in the US. What part of the UK are you from? I don't think we had anyone in here from the UK before, actually. Which is odd, now that I think of it. Most other places I go online, there's like tons of people from the UK. Alright, Princess Leia, you can have fun talking to that anime uncle guy. Do you guys, anyone have any like funny Valentine stories from when you were kids or something? Or like embarrassing ones? I have a funny story I can tell you guys if you want. I mean, it's embarrassing, but I will sacrifice my pride to entertain you all if you desire. I was in middle school and I had a really big crush on a friend of mine. And it was kind of like what you were talking about, Amaze, like the whole like getting a note about having a secret admirer. So I totally thought that would be a good idea. So I decided I was going to leave a note in his locker, except for I'm pretty sure I signed my name. Or gave some kind of like heavy indicator that it was me. I maybe didn't say my name, but super awkward. And so I remember like waiting by his locker for him to be like before school, so like I knew that he would, like I could put it in there without him seeing, so I like stuck it in there, and then I like waited nearby really awkwardly, just kind of like piddling by my locker, pretending like I was just, you know, doing whatever, for a really ridiculous long time, until like he came by and like got his stuff out of his locker and like saw and like looked at the note and then looked at me and then just like walked away. And I was just like, I remember just like hiding in my locker for like, oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. And he never talked, like he never said anything. Like, I don't even know, maybe he didn't know it was me. Maybe I didn't put a clear, I feel like I did, but I can't remember exactly what I put. But like, I will never forget him just like being like, and then just like walking away. Like, that's not even worth commenting on. Oh, it was so bad. I don't think I ever tried to tell a guy I liked him after that. That totally, like, destroyed any confidence I had in making my wishes known. I was like, never again. But, I mean, it's funny now, I guess. At the time, I was like, my life is terrible. Because, you know, everything's a big deal in middle school. But, actually, I don't know why I'm adding detail to this. This is just for fun. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else has, like, funny or weird. I know, right? He was so mean. Well, I mean, he's a middle school boy, too, though. I think we were in 6th grade. So I was 11. I think he was 11 or something like that. 12, maybe. I'm not sure how old kids are in 6th grade. I was 11. No, wait. Yeah, I was 9 in 4th grade, so I was 10 in 5th grade. So yeah, I was 11. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he was doing it to be mean or anything. I think he just, like, didn't know what to say. And so because he didn't look like mean. He looked, like, super awkward and, like, just unsure. So I think I just embarrassed him. I don't know. We were still friends. Like, we still, like, hung out and talked with everybody. But, like, it just never, like, it just never came up. So I just, you know, I just learned to pretend it didn't happen. And that became my response to anything in life that didn't go my way. I just pretended it didn't happen. It's like, oh, we're just... What? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean. Like, I worked in middle school. Why not the rest of my life? Anyway, it's just funny. But I can't be the only one that has a story like that. Please, please somebody share something. Or I guess I could just keep telling embarrassing stories. I feel like that's what usually happens on these streams anyway. So I just end up telling all of these embarrassing stories about my life. Ouch. Okay, new one. Let's see. So we just did Chi-Chi and Gaston is still pretty funny. So we just did Princess Leia and Crow. Oh wait, he has like purple eyes or something that I forgot. Hang on. Let me add his purple eyes because anime. At least I think they're purple. I can't actually tell from this screenshot what color they are. Let's go with a dark maroon, just to be safe. Okay. Alright. Round 4? 5. Round 5. Let's see. Draw again. Belle. Okay, so we have Belle. Draw again. Belle and Prince Zuko. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and go with like a young Belle, because then it would be kind of weird. I was the socially awkward weirdo in middle school. My attempts at romance are too embarrassing to be repeated. Oh, come on, I shared mine. I was a socially awkward weirdo too. I had like the massive like Coke bottle glasses, and like I always had my hair like, but not like up in a ponytail, like back, you know, like in just like a just it's pulled back kind of a thing. And my hair was so frizzy, like just everywhere, because it was Texas and it was humid and I have curly hair, and just like, oh, like pimples, and I was chubby. Like, oh man, don't even worry about it. You're in good company. I was like, here, I will show you. Like all of my pictures from that time of my life are like this. And I had braces at one point. Like it was just all around like a bad time. Oh yeah, I did have braces. And I had bangs, like terrible curly bangs that like did these little like devil horns on the side because I have curly hair and I just didn't think about it and I didn't want to do anything with my hair. So I had like, it was just, everything was bad. Like you guys, I was the most awkward kid. Like this was totally, I'm not even joking. This is what I looked like. And then just like, imagine like frizz, just like curly, like frizz just everywhere. Like, and then like really ridiculously bushy curly hair because the humidity makes it like get crazy. So this is me in actually most of my life. I think I didn't start wearing my hair down until I was in freshman year of high school, sophomore year of high school. Like this is pretty much me from like age 9 to let's go with 15. Like, it was bad. I did look like a Peanuts character, yes. Like, and I had just like the, oh, I was just such a dork. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was just the biggest dork. With braces, let's do the braces. It's just the most awkward time of life ever. I didn't have braces from 9 to 15. I had braces for like 2 years. But still, like, I'm pretty sure I had them actually in high school for 2 years. So I think it was 15 and 16. But like, that's pretty bad. You don't get much worse than that, you guys. Like, and I was chubby. Like, I was a chubby kid. So here you go. Here's me. And I'm pretty sure I had like a DBZ t-shirt on most of my life. It's so bad. Oh man. So you're in good company. Like, please don't feel like you can't tell me embarrassing stories, because I was socially awkward like crazy. And I still kind of am. I think I just hide it better. Actually, you know what it is? I think it's just more socially acceptable to be nerdy now. Because I definitely am still kind of the same. I think I'm not quite as excitable as I was maybe at that age, but I'm still pretty excitable, so whatever. I don't know. Childhood's weird. That's the end of that story. Moving on. Okay, so Prince Zuko and young Belle. Actually, this kind of works really well. I can totally see this. Yeah, I think as, you know, people get older, it's easier. To find folk of a kindred spirit sort of a thing. Oh my, what happened to my brush just then? Yeah, didn't I draw it on his left eye? Or did I draw it on the wrong eye? No, it's his left eye. Good. Or do you mean it's the left side facing us? Hang on, now I need to look at... Now I need to look at a reference picture. Did I flip it? No, I did it. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. You made me like second guess myself for a second. I was like, wait, is that wrong? This reminds me of like the, did you guys ever see those cute little, that series they did with all the Avatar characters, like trying to, like on Valentine's Day they did a special for them? Perfect, Luna. Exactly. Wait, Luna, is that Michael? Who am I talking to? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Or is this Brian still? Did you get on your own account? Yeah, it was super cute, wasn't it? I thought it was adorable. Why are you laughing? Am I totally wrong? Oh, it's Brian, okay. Just make sure. I didn't want to like call you Brian and then it be somebody else. Yeah, I know, you're switching things up on me, jeez. Why you gotta confuse me like that? So I feel like Zuko would be super awkward. Man, this just makes me want to watch Avatar really bad. All planned? Trying to confuse me was part of your plan? What are you, like some kind of evil mastermind? Oh hey look, my bot's working. I'm always so proud of myself every time that works correctly. Because I was pretty sure I set it up wrong at first. I'm just gonna draw him like shoving it in her face. Actually, yeah, I'm just like, here's flowers. got you these flowers. Like, he's way too aggressive about it. Actually, he needs to look more angry. Alright, Belle. Let's see. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Okay. Or maybe I can make it, well, no, that's weird too. Never mind. Season 3 Zuko? Oh, I guess I should, probably. He would be a little more in character, maybe. Oh, that's okay. I always kind of thought his little, like, top ponytail, spiky poof thing was funny. So when I think Zuko, I still think of him with, like, the silly little whatever that is. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I should put this almond butter away, because I keep just eating it. It's so bad, but so delicious. It is Zuko! Hey Senna, how are you? We're doing a silly game tonight because I didn't feel like doing anything serious. If you want to see what we've done so far. So here's the rules of the game. And so basically, I've just got a little generator over here. And I'm putting all these names in a hat. So we just have all these, like, oh, that's me. Don't worry about that. We just have all these really silly pairings. So this one is, oh, I should write it down. This one is Zuko and Belle from Beauty and the Beast. We'll just pretend it's like teenager Belle or something so it's not weird. Although I don't know. Little boys get crushes on older women all the time, so I guess it's not. I don't even know how old she is. Does anyone know how old Belle's supposed to be? Is she a teenager? I thought she was supposed to be a little bit older. I always imagined her to be like 20 or something. And he's a teenager. Wasn't he like 16? 15 or 16? He was one of the older characters in the show, I thought. I don't remember. Maybe it's not that weird. Yeah, I thought she was like an older teen. Although 18 is still pretty young. 20-ish. When I was little, I always thought she was super grown up. I don't know why, but when I was younger, I always thought she was like in her 30s. Like, I thought she was like an adult. Not just like a young adult. But, I don't know. Looking at her now, she looks pretty young. I would say 20. I don't know. Some age. Some bookish age. Maybe I thought she was older just because she was, like, smarter, maybe. Or, like, portrayed as smarter. What's rosemary? Like, I'm assuming you don't mean, like, the flavor. Oh, I should draw her in her yellow dress. Sister Rosemary? Yeah, what is this? Somebody show me. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Cinna can't type. She only has one hand right now. Oh no, a big buff monk lady? Let's see. Oh nice, wow. That's definitely not... Oh, is this the one? This is the one you showed earlier. I think. Yeah, I just didn't see the name earlier. Okay, Belle, stay here. Oh shoot, I closed the wrong window. You were talking buff ladies and there was a mighty need. A mighty need. You felt the mighty need? Oh dear. Well, I'm glad that you were there to help assuage the needs there. Oh, Zuko, why are you so awkward? So is she gonna be an actual character, or were you just kind of making a character for fun because of the conversation? Excuse me. Oh no, I can't believe I have hiccups again. Ah, sorry. Don't worry though, I have this jar of peanut butter here. So we'll get rid of the hiccups. Oh my, that was a lot of peanut butter. You thought of another person? Faye? Okay. Hang on one second. Whew. No, I'm getting the hiccups so much today. Does anybody else have that problem, or am I just weird? Like, once I get the hiccups once, I will get them multiple times throughout the day. I think my body's broken. Okay. Oh, that's really bright. Wow. Okay, so you made her up initially for fun, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna put her in the story. That's cool. I think that's happened to me before. I'm sure most people have done that, though. where you like kind of make a character just for fun and then you end up really liking them. It totally happened to me with one of the characters in Drift. And actually like quite a few of the stories, now that I think about it, that I've written throughout the years. Sometimes those are the best characters. I think because you have to get like creative with how you work them in, and then it ends up being like a kind of interesting backstory maybe. At least that's how it's always been for me. How did you decide, like, do you feel like sharing that, or do you want to keep that to yourself? Fae Fire Emblem. I don't think I know who that is. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I have no idea who that is, but I will add her. Little dragon girl? Cool. Does she like turn into a dragon? Or is she just like part dragon? Speaking of Zuko, oh dear. What is this gonna be? Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, that's a way better drawing of Zuko than mine. It's like super cool looking. I like it. Where's the like button? Oh, there it is. Boop. When you said that, I thought you were gonna show me this. Hang on, I have to. There's this. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the dancing Zuko thing.
People of the Fire Nation.
Oh dang. I watched this on repeat when I first discovered it so many times. You guys have probably seen it, but I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you anyway. It made me laugh. I mean, I can't remember when I first saw it. I think it was probably years and years ago. Oh, I posted it on every single platform. Cool. Well, now everybody can appreciate it. When you said speaking of Zuko, that's what I thought. For some reason, I just was like, oh, she's gonna send that video. It's rather catchy, I will warn you. Ha, hoo, ha, he. Okay, let's do Zuko now. Man, I didn't think these would be taking as long as they are. Maybe it was only funny to me because I don't know, maybe because I was younger, but I thought it was really funny when I first saw it. You saw exactly what you think you saw. Unless I sent the wrong link. I think I should maybe check. Now you've made me paranoid. It's not showing up for some reason now that I'm clicking it. This is making me nervous. Did I send something terrible? Oh no. What did I send? Okay, no, it's the right one. I got super nervous for a second there. Amaze, you like freaked me out. You have the song from that? Yes, high five. Oh man, Amaze, like my heart is beating so fast. I thought I had sent like some terrible video. Like somehow I'd maybe like copied not all of it or something. You watched something amazing happen, Amaze. You should know how to recognize an amazing thing when you see it. Come on now. yeah. That's so funny that you know what it was. Oh, now I just want to watch it again. It's been so long. Like, I had forgotten all about it until you said, speaking of Zuko, and for some reason my brain went right to that. I think they used to be on DA. Yeah, I think that was where I saw it first too, was on DeviantArt. I just remember like the little like dancing Fire Nation soldiers. That's like my favorite part. Just like the do. Of course they don't look that funny. They look very serious, but they're dancing. Which makes me laugh even more. It's my favorite part. I'll just do this the whole screen, or the whole stream. We'll just bounce. Actually, I thought about getting one of those bouncy balls. You are very welcome. Oh, I did that backwards. Shoot. I was doing so well, too. Man, I need to get Matt to watch this. I don't know if Avatar would be up his alley. I got him to watch Firefly, and he really likes Firefly. We've been watching a lot of 90s cartoons, so I'm thinking maybe a little more whimsy, and then maybe we can watch... maybe we can watch Avatar. I mean, so he's nerdy, but he's like, he stopped being nerdy in like high school, so anything that happened after high school, which was like 2004 for him, he just doesn't know about. Because he went to the military straight out of high school, and basically like that was his life. Oh, I just realized I made one sleeve tight and one sleeve not tight. That's silly. I need to watch the How to Train Your Dragon series. Yeah, I think you were telling me about that last time, weren't you, Dream? Or was that somebody else? I can't remember who tells me stuff. I just remember it happened on the stream. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender is such, and it's the first season. Like, I love it. It's good. It's a really good show. It's just that he doesn't really watch cartoons that take themselves more seriously. Like, if he's gonna watch a cartoon, it's like a cartoon, like Angry Beavers, or, you know, like Doug, or something. Like something from childhood that's like for kids. Which, I mean, Avatar is, but like he didn't see that as a kid, so I don't know if he would be willing to watch it. That's why I'm kind of hoping like we'll watch a few more cartoons, and then maybe we'll work our way into Avatar. I know, I think it's great too. I just don't know if he's reached the appropriate levels of whimsy yet before, because I don't want to ruin it. Because if I introduce it too soon and he doesn't like it, I don't want him to get it in his head that he doesn't like it and then never watch it again. That's my fear. But it is a good show. I don't know, something tells me if he didn't watch it as a kid, he wouldn't enjoy it right now. Maybe someday. We'll see. I mean, he'd watch it if I wanted to. I want him to enjoy it with me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be, like, me, the one sitting there giggling, and him just like, again, we're watching a cartoon. Screams! Oh gosh, why are you screaming? I just looked over and saw that. Oh no. Okay, Zuko. Give her the flowers without scaring the poor girl. Anyone you date has to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. See, that's how I am about Firefly. Like, if he had watched Firefly and not enjoyed it, I would have been like, I don't think this is gonna work. But he did. He really likes Firefly. So, I mean, okay. It's a good starting point. And he gets nerdy about it. Like, I catch him watching it when I'm not there, so I know he really likes it. He's not just like watching it just to make me happy. So it's actually the first show we ever watched together because, okay, so you guys want to hear another funny another funny story kind of related to Valentine's Day? Because I will tell you one. It has to do with Firefly and men. Thinking of giving Rosemary a slight accent. Aw, what kind of accent? Japanese and like Slavic. Oh, you should do a Slavic accent. That would be super funny and cute. Because you don't hear that very often. Oh, do tell? Okay. Okay, so so here's the story. So every time I watch Firefly, I can't help but think of this because that was the first show that Matt and I watched together, and it was before we were dating because backstory, I'm super oblivious when it comes to being aware of people being interested in me. I just don't know. It's just traditionally has been very difficult. Like, I'm not wired that way to like look for that stuff, I guess. I don't know. For whatever reason, I just never know. And so I'm always kind of blindsided, and it never really happens very often, at least that I'm aware of, that guys like me, so I didn't know what to do. So what happened was he had picked me up from the airport, which should have been my first clue that he was interested, because apparently people don't just do that. I thought he was just being nice, because I was naive. And so he like basically, we sat down to like kind of chat after he dropped me off, or after he picked me up, because we live in the same apartment complex. And eventually he just like stopped talking to me, looked over at me and was like, Casey, I'm not trying to date you. Or I mean, I'm not trying to be your friend. Because like, I don't know. I think the conversation had gone toward like, oh, because I think something had happened while I had been home that trip. And I was just like, oh, it's really weird. Because like this happened this time. And he was like, Casey, he was interested. He was trying to hit on you. I was like, no, we're friends. That's not, no. Like that was like what I was doing. And he was like, Casey, most like guys don't just, I think what he said was like, I don't talk to a woman unless I want something, like unless I'm interested. And I was just like, well then what are we? Because like I thought I had him, you know, like I was like thinking, I was like, yeah, like I just caught you on your own, like that can't be true because we're hanging out. Stupidly. And he just looked at me and was just like, I'm not trying to be your friend. And I just like did not know what to do, like at all, you guys. I was like, oh. And I just like sat there on the couch, like in the corner, just kind of like, like that was pretty much how it went. Like I had no, like it was just like blank inside my brain. It was pretty funny. And so he just kind of like, eventually he just like laughed at me and like changed the topic for me, thankfully. Because I did not know what to do after that point. Oh, I just raised her sleeve. That's how distracted I am. And then, and so we had been talking about something earlier, and he put on Netflix, and Firefly was on there, and he was like, "Oh, this is that show you were talking about, right?" And I was like, "Uh-huh," like because I was still shell shocked, like I just wasn't talking very much. And he's like, "Cool," and he just like started playing. So we watched like 2 episodes of Firefly without really saying very much to each other. And I was still basically like the whole time I was just like processing, like I wasn't really even paying attention. It's like, oh gosh, I'm trapped in the corner on the couch with this guy who just said that he is not just trying to be my friend, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to leave, and I don't know if I want to leave, and I don't know what to do. Like that was pretty much all that I was thinking. Anyway, so every time we watch Firefly now, we kind of like nudge each other. Like, yeah, it was totally an out-of-body experience. Like I just didn't. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been so clueless my whole life. And like, he literally had like a talk with me that night of like, here's how you know if a guy is interested, and like ran me through all these things, and I kept being like, well, what about, oh, but what if, and like cause like bringing up all of my like experiences with my guy friends or whatever I thought were my guy friends, and he was like, no, Casey, no. And I was just like, no, this can't be true. Like, I know that there's people who are just my friend. And he was just like, no. That's not how that works. Most guys aren't just gonna be your friend unless they're at least mildly interested. And I was like, that can't be true. But like every single example I gave him, he was just like, which, I mean, there's a few guys that I know for a fact, like, whatever Matt says, like, that's just not true. But it was just a really funny conversation, and every time I watch Firefly now, I just can't help but be reminded about that horribly awkward, like, deer in the headlights moment where I was just like, oh shoot, he just called me out on what I was trying to call him out on, and now I don't know what to do now. Because remember how I told that story about how my tactic has just been to avoid ever since that middle school incident? Yeah, that failed. I tried to avoid and it didn't work. So that was my repertoire. Like, I was out. I had no other knowledge to draw on. So anyway, that's my funny story. There you guys go. I don't know how many people know that story, so you guys should feel special. You and whoever's watching this recording later. I should have thought about that before I told that story to, well, shoot. Oh well, it's too late now. Let's do another one of these. I'm gonna change the topic before I say something else that gets me in trouble or makes me embarrassed. Okay, did I take these ones off? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, so let's do some new ones. Drawing again. Wait, I thought I took Prince Zuko off of here. Oh, no I didn't. Apparently I just drew Zuko again. I thought I'd take them off. Okay, try again. Joseph Joestar. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna look him up. Oh, did I tell? I couldn't remember if I told that story when I came home. Anyway, it was funny. Draw again. That might be the only place I told that story, though. Other than, like, really close friends, I guess. Ruby Rose from Ruby. Okay, so I'm gonna draw Joseph Joestar. I don't know who that is, so let's look that up. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, from JoJo's Bizarre. Yep, there's your JoJo character. Okay. Oh, he's got crazy hair. Oh, I've seen this guy before. I know this guy. I've seen this guy, like, everywhere with his crazy hair. Either that or I'm getting him confused with the guy from Redline who has the crazy hair. Do you know who I'm talking about? Like, he's got, like, the hair that just, like, goes for days in one direction. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so Joseph Joestar and who did I say? I already forgot who the other one was. Oh, Ruby. Okay. So let me look up Ruby. So many JoJos. I know, there have been a lot of JoJos. Okay, so Ruby, is this a weird pairing? Or would this actually work? You guys have actually seen... yeah, Sweet JP, that's what I mean, yeah. Yeah, because he's got, like, the crazy hair that just, like, goes forever. Like, in a really fast direction that way. Anyway, he looks like him. Or am I looking at the wrong person? Joseph Joestar? Because he has spiky hair that sticks out, right? This is him? Is this the right guy? I think it is. A really exaggerated ducktail pompadour? What is a ducktail pompadour? Hang on, now I have to look that up. Oh no, I didn't even realize what time it was. This might have to be one of the last ones. Maybe I can squeeze one more in after this. Pompadour. A ducktail pompadour. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, you're right, he does. Yeah, he has a ducktail pompadour, I guess. But, still. Oh, geez. Now I'm seeing all kinds of crazy hair. What's his name? JP Sweet? Or Sweet JP, that's what it is. Yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen Redline, you should. It's a great show and it's kind of crazy, but like this guy's hair is redonkulous. Look at it. That's what it looks like, no joke. It's so crazy. It's like an anvil. Anyway. It's a really cool, it's a very nicely animated show. Alright. It is time. I'm gonna draw Ruby. And what's his name? Joseph? Yeah, Redline is really good. I was recommended that by a friend of mine who's really into anime, but usually they have pretty good taste. And he was like, yeah, you should see this. It's pretty cool. Another one that, if you like Redline, if you haven't seen it, is Concrete, I think is what it's called. That's another really, like, well done. Sorry, I'm, like, slouching really bad. I keep catching a glimpse of myself in the little camera thing and just being like, oh, man. I'm, like, doing this bit. Ugh. Okay. Joseph and Ruby. Here we go. Oh, I know what I want to do. I know nothing about these two characters, so I don't know if their personalities would match, but yeah, Concrete is really trippy, for sure. Oh, I think I know what I want to do with him and her. This will be a cute one. Something a little different. Yeah, tell me about him. I mean, I've never seen either of these shows, so I have no idea about their personalities. So I'm just gonna kind of make it up, but I'm kind of just going based on the screenshots, because I feel like typically those are pretty good. Like, I can get an idea of the type of mood that they are in, usually, and that kind of thing. Oh, was it? I don't remember. I mean, that's surprising because there's really not a whole lot I've already seen. So it's surprising that you already picked one to tell me about. Yeah, the animation is really cool. For sure. I like his design, actually. It's kind of fun. Street smart. Okay. Is JoJo the name of their band or their gang or something? I feel like this is not going to be very in character for Ruby, actually, now that I think of it. She doesn't seem like the type. Well, maybe, I don't know. There's some of her being a little more cute. And smiley. So maybe. Maybe this will work. Gun opponent completely figured out. He can even predict what the opponent will say next. Oh my. Get out of my head! Oh, I see. I see. So it's not a gang, per se. Oh, have you seen it too, Brian? I have not. But then again, there's a lot I haven't seen, so. Oh, it's Ruby. Yeah, so I'll write it down. Ruby and oh, I see. Okay, so they just have that Joe sound in their name. Sure, yeah. I just have like Google Images pulled up. She's probably being a little bit out of character, but... Okay, is she quirky? Perfect. A lot of these pictures she looks really serious, and so I wasn't sure. But there's a few of her smiling, so... I think this would be in character for her, what I'm gonna have her doing. Okay, thanks. Let me check. Oh, nice. I think I'm probably drawing the middle-aged one then, because that's most of the references I was seeing. It was the one with her with a little, like, flower on her jacket. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. I can see it. It could be a thing. I have no idea if this fits their personalities at all, but it seems like it might. I don't know. Alright, let's do some color. Main thing about Joseph is his contrast with his ancestor, whereas Jonathan was a stalwart knight and man of honor, Joseph was a bit of a rogue and not ashamed of playing dirty. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the lowdown. I definitely am not knowledgeable about this stuff. This might be the Tumblr pick. I wanted to pick one of these to put to Tumblr, and I think this one's a little better than the others, so. Figures I would finally, like, warm up at the very last of my stream. I had so much trouble getting started today, you guys. Like, I feel like I couldn't draw anything correctly. Everything was coming out terrible. It's taking me forever. Just was not... And it was weird, because I definitely have warmed up today. I've been drawing all day, so I don't know... Maybe it's just like the switching gears from what I was working on to fan art or something. I don't know what it was, but I had a really hard time. So I wish I could have gotten more of these, but... Oh, thanks. I'm glad he came out well. Yeah, he's a fun little character. I like him. I like his design. The show Codename Kids Next Door? Yeah, I do. I didn't really watch it very much. Because it was a little bit after my like Cartoon Network days, or whatever channel it was on. I think it was Cartoon Network, but I do know about it, and I watched a little bit of it with my friend Chrissy sometimes. I was actually talking to her earlier today. She was my friend who's also really into Angry Beavers, so we watched a lot of both of those. Oh, cool. Nice. No, I didn't know that. I do remember number 1, though. Does he sound the same? Like, is his voice similar? Or does he change it up for the other show? Is it Joestar or Joestar? I'm assuming it's Joestar. He sounds exactly the same. That's funny. I don't think I would be able to listen to him and not hear number 1, though. That's really funny. I can't imagine that voice coming out of this character. So it's like, you didn't even try, man. You just did the same voice. Joseph's British by birth. Okay. Well, it does fit. That's good. Okay, Joestar, yeah. I was just wondering. I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. Cool. This might be the last one for the night, though. So I'll try and make it a good one. Since I got off to kind of a late start, I can go a little longer, but... I do still need to finish submitting my line stickers. I really want to do that tonight, so... Unless I should just, I guess I could keep going with those, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't really like streaming those. I feel like that's more of a side project. I don't really want it to be the topic of my stream. I don't know. I feel like it's too boring. Oh, he has matching glasses. I just noticed that. That's cute. Okay, I'll click it in 1 second. Hang on. I just want to... Let's see. What is this? It's like a video of him talking or something? Oh no. All I'm gonna hear.
Well now, how shall I put this? Here is what happened. There actually is no crime since that wallet was a gift, Constable.
For some reason, this 6.5-foot giant of an Englishman was covering for me.
So then, sir,
Oh man,
would you please return both wallet and boy?
it totally is number one.
As I said, it was a gift. He and I are good friends. Let him go, please.
A good friend, eh?
Ew, gross. Don't pick your nose and touch him. That's gross. That's really funny though. Yeah, it's definitely the same voice. I always think it's interesting to find out which voice actors have done stuff that I don't know. It's like, it's weird whenever you recognize a voice. It happens sometimes. Like, hey, that sounds like so-and-so. I feel like it happens more in like animated movies for me. Like American animated, obviously animated, but like I don't recognize as much in anime. I think it's because I'm so distracted by what else is happening. Because anime is kind of all over the place. Oh, whoops. Okay. I think I mostly got him. Oh, I gotta do this part. Boop. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. And some of this. Is her hair supposed to be red? I feel like it is. It looks red. This music is too calming. Because it kind of fits. But I want something a little more upbeat. I can't tell if that's just this artist or if that's... Her hair looks pretty dark in these other pictures. Okay. I'm gonna go with it's just the artist. Needs more amaranth? I mean... Whoa. Sorry, I thought I saw something moving on my wall. It freaked me out. My apartment has been freaking me out lately. It just keeps making noises and like I keep seeing things in the corner of my eye. I'm becoming paranoid. Although I did have a cat follow me home this morning. That was exciting. It's like the apartment cat, so I guess it's not that exciting, but there's this cat that is owned by this girl downstairs, and she's always letting it out, and it just kind of like knows everybody. Even though we're not supposed to have animals here. Like, it's a really sweet cat. And it just like followed me into my house today. Like, okay, I guess you can come in. Come in, cat. And like hung out for an hour. It was really random. It looked at me very incredulously when I offered it water. It was like, please, you know I want food. What are you doing? So I probably shouldn't have, but I went and found some tuna that was like older. Like I didn't want to eat it. It's like, you can have this. It was like past the expiration date on the can, which means it's still fine. Just FYI. It's just, you know, older tuna that I probably would not get around to eating anytime soon. Figure somebody might as well enjoy it. I don't know if she feeds her cat tuna or not, but I know it gets fed by like everybody here, so. If she doesn't want people to feed it, she probably shouldn't let it out. But it was funny. Yes, very cool cat. It totally just like walked around like it owned the place. It was like, oh, yeah, this is the place I live. It's like, cat, what are you doing? You don't come here. I'm on the 4th floor. That was the other thing that's weird. Like, it was, when I was walking back to my apartment, it was on the 1st floor, like, chasing squirrels in the yard. And then I had been home for, like, all of 5 seconds. And then I heard this, like, meowing incessantly outside my window. And I was just like, Lego? Lego, what are you doing here? He's like, let me in. So I came in. Anyway, that was my random story. Okay, so there you go. There is a rather painterly version of Ruby and Joseph Joestar. Hopefully that meets the requirements, expectations of sorts, what have you. I think it's cute. I don't know. Maybe it's not in their characters, but you never know. Some AU fanfiction somewhere could really make this be a thing. Oh wait, I totally did not color her outfit right. I just ignored the whole center part. Oops, hang on, I gotta fix that. It's gonna bother me. It's just like, didn't color it. Okay. The animation style in this show looks kind of weird though. The Ruby show. It's like a CGI, right? Or am I seeing that wrong? Is that just the trailers? It's definitely kind of odd. At least it strikes me as odd. I guess because I'm just used to my anime being like hand-drawn. Maybe it's not that odd. I mean, I guess it was a matter of time before anime started doing that too. It's definitely a lot faster than hand-drawn, but... Alright, there we go. Now she is more finished. Oh, is it American anime? I have no idea. You guys tell me. This is the most I've ever found out about this show is tonight, so I have no clue. I think Amaze would know. Or maybe Cinna, or I mean Dream, if she's still on. I think Dream's the one that watched it. I think Dream's the one that requested her, actually. Hope she sees it. If not, I'll just... She might still be making dinner. Dinner is important. I do not begrudge her that. Especially when it's tacos. Tacos sound so good right now. Burp, 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 burp. Alright. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it too much. I don't know. Yeah. I'm like absolutely the wrong person to be asking. anything about anime right now. Amaze would know, I'm sure. Alright, very cool. Well, that is the end of that. I do probably need to go now. Let's do a little quick. Didn't get as many of these done as I wanted, but it was definitely fun. Oh man, that stupid drawing of me. So yeah, here's our here's the spoils of the evening. These are all the Valentine's lovebirds. Very strange pairings. This is probably the weirdest one. Like, this one just makes no sense. So random. I mean, this one's weird too. Really, the Star Wars ones are just weird. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope everybody has a great day and a great week. And yeah, I'll be streaming again on Friday, same time. So I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet, but not this. But this was just a one-off for fun. Since I'm not doing fan art Fridays anymore, I figured I'd do some fan art this week. So anyway, oh thanks, Senna. But yeah, I hope everybody has a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow, since I won't see you guys. And yeah, maybe I'll see you guys around some other time. Thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate the company.